Happy Friday, September 19th. Kevin, lit. Reflecting on that storm last night, which was fucking amazing. Look at this, there's actually a little bit of water by the swing. Actually even getting a reflection there. Pretty cool. Didn't do anything, didn't noticeably rise the water level in the Salton Sea though. Salton Sea was formed over 100 years ago when a canal was breached. Never going to be enough rainfall out here in the desert to actually sustain, let alone refill the Salton Sea. But really liking the reflection here. In a few days, this will probably turn that kind of hot pink, freaky looking algae once this bakes in the sun for a little bit, if it doesn't dry up too soon. Anyways, let's go take a look at the shoreline of the Salton Sea, and then I'll show you around in town. There's a little bit of flooding on Fish Street. Yeah, as you can see here, what we call the Judith fish. Has a little puddle of water around it like the swing, but yeah, shoreline hasn't changed noticeably at all. Come in here, that chair's still out of the water. Still pretty much the same shoreline. And unsurprising today, it's humid as fuck. There's my boat. It's still like only in maybe 6 inches of water. You can see how far it is not from the shoreline. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna show you some of the minor flooding in town in just a moment. So yeah, some minor puddles. A little bit of flooding here, I wouldn't really call it flooding, just some puddles here by Club 86 and the ski end too. Makes for some nice reflections. Yeah, just give you an idea, a little bit of flooding, puddles basically. I'll be shooting some reflection photos later on. Nothing too major though. Just watch out, this mud, any mud is slippery, but this mud gets really slippery. Just a heads up. But it'll be mostly dried up in a few more scorching hot days. A little bit of minor flooding here on Fish Street, but nothing major. It was a bit more yesterday, but it's already quickly drying up. Play around in the water. The ironic thing here is this dike over here was originally built to protect the town from the ever-increasing Salton Sea, which in the early 2000s when they cut off the flow of Colorado River to it, now it's been receding, but now this dike does nothing but sometimes cause the town to flood because the water washes down off of the Chocolate Mountains, that way out of frame, and then it pools up here. So like this thing needs to be taken down, because where else would you have a dike or levee that causes flooding instead of preventing flooding? A little more flooding here over 5th and C. Whee! Nothing major. This will, it's only maybe like 3 or 4 inches deep. Woo! A little bit more flooding here at 5th and A. Probably less than a foot deep though. Not about that deep. I mean, use caution if you're going to drive through. If you have a truck though, you can go right through this. Make some puddles, no problem. Kind of fun to play in the puddles. Puddle in the play in the puddles. Feels good because it's starting to get hot out. So, splish, splash in the puddles. Whee! I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline. I don't have the strength or the braveness to flip in the air because I'd probably snap my neck or something, but I'm jumping on the trampoline. I don't think I'm having dreams about it. I think I'm actually doing it. Whee! There's a trampoline park here near the intersection of Avenue B and Fish Street here in Bombay Beach. Whee! Get a better view of the trampoline park. Intersection of 5th and A. It's Avenue B over there. This is Fish Street, right by the big old dike. Here in Bombay Beach. Obviously use caution. This one's in good shape. That one over there, stay off of it. These things have been sitting out in the sun for a bit, so use your best judgment, but pretty fucking fun to jump around on them. And at the entrance of town here on Avenue A and First Street, the Biennale fish. I always like to look on the fish's skeleton face. It's like, and Dulcinea is okay. Now Luke Lagoon ain't looking too shabby. Rain did fill it up a little bit. Otherwise, nobody knows for sure. It's either fed by a spring or a leaking water pipe, but the water department insists that their pipes aren't leaking. But either way, it's pretty cool. And look what randomly showed up. So I had just gotten a new Home Depot bucket the other day. I used it for bailing the water out of my boat. It blew away, couldn't catch it. And I was just randomly riding around today, checking out the flooding. Here it is. So I'm gonna bring it back to my camp. This is inside the old Avenue B harbor. Let me show you around real quick. Which is obviously dry now. Won't be launching any boats here. Too late to alter course, matey, and there be plundering pirates lurking in every cove. Avast, you scurvy scum! Kind of an overview here of the flooding on the beach. Nothing too major. If you're coming here in the next few days, in the late afternoon or evening, bring and wear bug spray. So it will probably be mosquitoes. There's another view of the flooding here on Avenue A. This floods though after almost any rainstorm, so it's not too unusual, but yeah, it'll be dried up a week tops, probably within a few days. Anyways, thanks for watching Kevin Lit. Be sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'm just gonna play in the water for a little bit here. Water's actually starting to warm up too. By this afternoon, this water's probably gonna be like 110 degrees. I won't be able to do this.